He's playing some games, the worst he recalls. He's gonna find out which one sucked the most balls. The angry video game nerd is here. Oh, he's making a list and checking it twice. He's gonna go home and eat chicken and rice. The angry video game nerd is here. He hates the games that stink. He knows which games to break. He just might even hate them all, 'cause he's mad for fucking sake. You better watch out, don't give these games a try. You better not play them, he's telling you why. The angry video game nerd is here.
Well, Christmas is almost here again, already. The cold weather's kicking in, the snowfall, the ice. It's gonna get below freezing, maybe even sub-zero.
I'm one of those weird people that enjoys playing fighting games. For their story. I know. It's why I wanted to play Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero so badly.
This is one Mortal Kombat game that I have never played before. But how could that be? It was one of my favorite video game franchises. Yeah, in the 90s, Mortal Kombat was the fucking tits. Everybody was obsessed with it. When it came to fighting games, Street Fighter II and Mortal Kombat were as essential as food and water. I'll never forget my first time seeing the original game in the arcades. I distinctly remember catching a glimpse of it between the shoulders of bigger kids crowding around it. I was impressed by the graphics, the realistic human figures, and shocked by the excessive blood and gore. It was awesome. It was one of the games to inspire the rating system. When it came to home consoles, nobody knew what to do. The Genesis version had a code to unlock the blood, while the Super Nintendo version left it out altogether. But starting with Mortal Kombat 2, it was blood for all. How to do the finishing moves and how to unlock secret characters was a daily school bus and lunchtime conversation. You could be the most geeky, socially awkward kid in school, but as soon as you'd show up passing around Mortal Kombat codes, you were the ultimate hero. There was a mystique to these games. It was all about secrets and rumors, such as a swearing code and a nude code. One time somebody printed out a move list which they got from connecting their computer to their telephone line. It was like science fiction shit, but it turned out to be an early form of something even bigger than life itself, called the internet. As I remember it, the mid-90s was the peak of Mortal Kombat fever, which led up to Mortal Kombat Trilogy in '96. It combined everything you wanted from the first three games. With new generation game consoles like PlayStation and N64, the games were getting closer to arcade quality, and that's what we all wanted, to be able to play the arcades in our own home. And then in '97 came Mythologies Sub-Zero.
Mythologies was developed as a new franchise in mind, with hopes of it continuing on with a Liu Kang game. It came out 1 year after Mortal Kombat Trilogy and around the same time as Mortal Kombat 4. And Mythologies was the last Mortal Kombat game to use digitized actors as the sprites. Which means this game was so bad it killed its own franchise before it launched, and it killed Mortal Kombat's signature look. Rather than being a fighting game, Mythologies was a adventure RPG sort of. It was basically a side-scrolling beat-em-up that retained the exact gameplay of the Mortal Kombat fighting games. Now, if you're saying to yourself, that doesn't sound like it would work, well, it didn't.
So why haven't I played this one before? Could it be that I was distracted by Mortal Kombat 4, which came out close to the same time? Or was it because I heard that it was very different from all the other games? All these years, I've been trying to get around to playing it, because anything Mortal Kombat related, you gotta play it. It can't be that bad, right?
The entire game is a prequel to the original game, and immediately begins with Sub-Zero breaking his way into the Shaolin Temple. Upon entering, Sub-Zero is greeted by his longtime nemesis, Scorpion.
You will fail.
It controls just like a Mortal Kombat game. High and low punches and kicks, sweeps, roundhouses, and uppercuts. And at first glance, this is pretty freaking rad. It's a spin-off game that looks and plays like Mortal Kombat. It's familiar gameplay with a new twist, and why can't I turn around? Why can't I turn around? This monk is gonna mess me up. Why can't I turn around?
Wait, what the fuck? God! Okay, you have to press B to turn around. In all the other Mortal Kombat games, you automatically face your opponent, but here, every time you jump to the other side, it's one extra button you gotta press. This is like Karate Champ bullshit. I can understand why this might be necessary, because unlike other Mortal Kombat games where you fight your opponents one at a time, here you're fighting multiple enemies, so if you find yourself in between two of them, you might need to turn around.
This is one of the major complaints about Mythologies when the game came out. Because of the fighting game control scheme, the only way to turn around is to press the B button. And I get why people didn't like it at the time, because it was new and weird, but I honestly don't think it's that big of a deal.
Sometimes it turns automatically. Yeah, you never know. So after you jump, you'll hit the button only to find that you turned yourself the wrong way. Alright, well, that ruins the whole game. Game sucks. Case closed. Should I just end the video right now? Or could the game get even worse?
What is obnoxious is that there's a glitch where you inexplicably turn around while in the middle of some combos, but it's certainly not a reason to call the game absolute garbage. Because frankly, there's plenty of other reasons why this game sucks. Why can't I freeze him? I'm Sub-Zero, damn it! Ice Ball! Damn it! I have no ice moves! Why am I called Sub-Zero if I can't even freeze a dude? This game has RPG elements, which amounts to picking up items and getting experience points for defeating enemies and doing combos. You don't really level up, but getting more experience points unlocks Sub-Zero's special moves, including his very first one, his Freeze Blast. So according to this game, Sub-Zero was preemptively called that because the Lin Kuei was like, I mean, yeah, you'll probably ice some shit in your future.
Being so familiar with the other Mortal Kombat games, it comes off as more of a tease that you don't already have it from the start.
And that's all leveling up does. New special moves. Because of that, there's very little sense of growth or progression. Let Sub-Zero get more maximum health or ice meter, or even learn new combos. It's extra lame since most of the special moves are practically useless, such as ice upward, or run 5 steps and freeze them. This is a simple mechanic that could have been greatly expanded upon, and the fact that it's so bare bones demonstrates how little effort went into this game.
Ah, now they're gonna start doing that shit.
That's fine.
All right, wait for it. Ah! Now I'm on a ledge. What do I do here? Jump? Of course not. Oh, you just drop down and bounce off the awning. Yeah, okay. Your mother. Oh God, there's too many guys. What? More of these? Okay, easy does it. Ah! Oh, get the fuck out of my way. Ah! Yeah, did you see that? I fucking squashed that bitch. Fuck! Run. Ooh! Okay, strategy. Run and stop. No. Can't run, can't walk, can't fucking do anything! After you make it through, by some miracle, you'll fight Scorpion. It's a one-on-one battle and looks just like traditional Mortal Kombat. It looks like it, but trust me, it doesn't feel like it at all. If only you knew. If only you were the one holding the controller right now, you'd know exactly what I mean. Here, take it. Yeah, I know. You would if you could, but trust me, don't. If I was jumping off a bridge, would you do it too? Nah, this is jumping off a bridge. And I'm not happy. Afterwards, you get a cutscene. This is where I should mention that the game was also on PlayStation. It's very similar, but the most noteworthy difference is that on the N64, the cutscenes are just still images and text, but with the PlayStation version, since it was a CD-based console, it was able to have full motion video and audio.
For the sake of comedy, I'm going to be showing the cutscenes from the PS1 version of the game. Because those are live-acted full motion video, and that shit's funny. After beating Scorpion, Sub-Zero obtains the map and escapes back to the Lin Kuei headquarters. The Grandmaster is pleased with Sub-Zero's success and introduces him to the evil sorcerer, Quan Chi.
Greetings! I see the ninja has been successful in retrieving my map, as I have foreseen.
Let's get something straight. I am not a ninja. I am Lin Kuei. Scorpion was a ninja.
Yeah, dude, can't you tell the difference? I love watching Sub-Zero during these cutscenes, since the director told him to always stand like he has 2 logs underneath his armpits and to move as robotically as possible. Quan Chi explains that the map points to an ancient temple, but he cannot enter it until Sub-Zero goes to find the fire, earth, wind, and water shrines. Gee, an RPG where you have to collect the 4 treasures of the elements? I've never heard that one before.
I am Scorpion. You killed me in cold blood.
Just stick to Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
And thus Sub-Zero climbs his way up the side of an entire mountain without safety equipment and finds himself at the beginning of the Wind Shrine. Level 2. Level 2 is where this game shows its true colors of being a gigantic pile of garbage that's on fire. I don't personally know anyone who passed this level without a guide or a cheat code or whatever, because this level is filled to the brim with bullshit.
Okay, what the hell am I supposed to do here? Oh! The fuck? Oh jeez, I just outran the screen. Gotta give some credit for the 3D or 2.5D backgrounds. Another basic problem is that to jump, you press up. In any typical Mortal Kombat game or any tournament fighter, that's normal. But in a platforming jumping game, up is fucked up. Sometimes you intend to step back, but your thumb slides across up and you jump by accident. The entire level 2 is all about hopping these platforms.
Look at these wind things. You can jump into them to make Sub-Zero fly up, but sometimes they disappear and make your dumbass fall to death. Sometimes they work even when they're not there at all. And these platforms collapse while you got these monk jerk-offs hanging out on them just to get in your way. Sometimes you can't even see what's below you or what's in front of you because the camera doesn't show what's ahead of Sub-Zero enough. Unless you run, but there's a delay to stopping, so you're more likely to run off the edge like an idiot.
Come on, you son of a bitch! Ah, fuck! Ah, get out of my way, I'm just trying to... Oh, okay, that makes it easier. For many of these jumps, you have to wait to ride the wind current. Or not. Okay, should I jump then? Sometimes the wind comes right away, but other times you have to wait for it. And then there's times when you have to jump blindly, a leap of faith. And then there's times when... I don't even know.
There's also these moving platforms that are so hard to land on. Your jumping arcs and momentum is weird, and trying to time that onto these things is so friggin' stupid.
You don't have much control over your jumps. It's always the same arch from wherever you last stood. Once you're in the air, there's nothing else you can do. Even when you do land on the spoons, you don't really land on them. You sort of magnetize to them.
And here's the kicker. You only have so many lives. You can increase them in the options and give yourself more continues, but you'll burn through those so fast. And if you load your saved games, you don't get refreshed on lives and continues. I ran out of continues by the start of the second stage. And I'm playing on medium!
And I love how abruptly the continue screen appears. Watch this. Wow. They didn't waste any time. Unlike Symphony of the Night where it takes like 3 fucking hours! You'll be busy fighting, and then all of a sudden this screen comes up and you might accidentally hit no. But it doesn't matter anyway, because I've been using passwords to skip ahead, and even then, the game is impossible. It's one cheap death trap after another. Oh, come on! That is low.
You can't see them coming because you have no forward vision, and running makes you go right into them! I don't even think this is a case of artificial difficulty to make the game last longer, like an NES game or something. I really think the developers had no idea what game design was and just threw shit in there because the death traps were everywhere and make no sense.
And it's a real fair fight when there's all this shit on the screen. Foreground obstructions, real classy. Also, it's one of those where the fuck do I go type of games. Yeah, you know, the kind that make you say where the fuck do I go? How about down here? Nope, another dead end. Okay, what do I do now? What? Oh!
No hints, no clues, nothing. That's cheap, and f this game for doing it.
I hate this! Where do I jump? Where do I jump? I can't kick this guy. I can't jump. The jump kick doesn't. The jump kick never fails like this. Ah!
Sub-Zero can only hold his breath for 2 seconds. And if that isn't enough cheap death for you, grabbing this key item makes the water come out, and it kills you. The only way to survive is to know beforehand that you have to immediately run out and slide under the door. Basically, you're required to die at least once to get past this.
Fuck! Shit! Fuck! I didn't know there was a transformer in the game. It's Blaster.
I hate this goddamn game. I wasted so many weekend rentals on it because I couldn't make it past level 2. No matter how badly they wanted me to think that this game is cool, I know that it isn't. It's the second worst thing Mortal Kombat has ever done. It's way too cheap and kills you way too often, and it should absolutely be forgotten. That's why my final rating for this game is a striker out of 10.
No wonder I haven't played this one before! This is anal sauce!
Finish him. Fatality.